Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in Ireland it's absolutely freezing, so I'm here with my bright red blanket, my hot water bottle because I am freezing. Today we're going to talk a bit about detoxes and why you don't need to do a really strict, savage detox, especially in January after the festive season, when you've just eaten the world and then you feel like you need to do a really strong detox because you feel so shit. Because the thing is, your body naturally detoxifies every single day. All we need to do is learn how to support it. And today I'm going to go through 10 habits that will help you to naturally detoxify your body on a daily basis so you don't have to do a strict 7-day juice cleanse. Now, just so you're aware, when your body is not able to detoxify daily on its own, you'll notice things like stubborn weight gain, hormonal issues, skin issues, low energy, and brain fog. And if you actually stay till the end, I'm going to share my simple morning detox routine that you can start tomorrow. All right, let's get started. Raw carrots contain unique fibers that bind and help to eliminate excess estrogen from the body. And nowadays, estrogen is everywhere, right? It's in our receipts, it's in our coffee cups, it's in our personal products, and it's even in our water. Now, when you have excess estrogen in the body, it can actually, again, lead to hormonal imbalances, weight gain, skin issues, cellulite. You see certain people that are thin and they've been thin all their life and they have cellulite. And this could be one of the reasons why. Now, making this really simple for you, buy a bag of organic carrots. They're not much more expensive than regular carrots, so that you don't even need to peel them. You just eat one raw carrot a day. Super simple. While we're on this topic, I also want to explain why this kind of gentle detox support really works and why sometimes the really rigid, let's say, juice cleanses can actually backfire. So your body already has built-in detox pathways, and these are your liver, your colon, your skin, and your lymphatic system. Your liver is your master filter. Once the liver has done its job, the colon eliminates that waste, and then the skin and the lymphatic system clear the rest. So if you feel like your body is not detoxifying, you're having all these symptoms that I've mentioned before, it's not because your body is not naturally able to detoxify, but it's because our modern world has put such a burden on our liver. Things like medications, non-stick pans, fragrance candles, coffee cups, plastic food containers, pollution, and pesticides all add to this burden. Imagine, 100 years ago, they had none of this. That's why supporting these natural detoxification pathways is so important, and much more important than an extreme cleanse. Okay, now let's move on to habit 2. Now, just to make this easier for you, a serving of cruciferous vegetables is a handful of raw vegetables, or a cup of raw vegetables, or a fist of cooked vegetables, or half a cup of cooked vegetables. So that's not a lot, right? And when we're talking about cruciferous vegetables, we're talking about broccoli, we're talking about Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbage, watercress, and these have shown really powerful cancer protective effects. In fact, some research shows that eating a serving of cruciferous vegetables every day reduces your risk of certain cancers by 60%. Now, if maybe you don't like cruciferous vegetables or you find it very hard to have a serving a day, there's actually a supplement called DIM, which is a natural compound found in cruciferous vegetables. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jill, and I help busy women simplify nutrition and enjoy food again without the guilt. And if that sounds like you, hit subscribe because I post every Thursday. As I mentioned before, your colon is a major detoxification pathway. And when you're dehydrated, your bowels get sluggish and your toxins get reabsorbed into the body if they're not being eliminated. A lot of filtered water can lose minerals, so adding back trace minerals can really help with hydration, and I've listed my favorite brand in the comment section. Our bodies are around 75% water. So imagine you have a fish tank, right? And you never replace the water. So you've got fish there sitting in disgusting, dirty water. What happens? They become sluggish, they become sick. And it's the same with us. If we don't drink around 2 to 3 liters of water every day and replenish and replace the water that we have in our body, we're more likely to feel sluggish, we're more likely to get sick, we're less able to deal with stress. Hydration is so important. So we want to eat high fiber foods and we want to aim for 1 to 2 bowel movements a day. Eat probiotic rich foods to help your gut, like kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, plain yogurt. If you're really struggling to go to the bathroom, till you figure out what's going on with your body, you can even take magnesium citrate to help get things flowing. And these all help support healthy elimination. I'm joking, don't drink like that. The best way to hydrate is to actually sip. Take small sips throughout the day. Parsley is a really amazing nutrient-dense herb, and it helps support kidney function, digestion, reduces inflammation, and it also reduces water retention. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I hate parsley. I don't know why. If it's in my food, I'm just like, ugh. Let me know, is there anyone else in the comments that hates parsley? Honestly, I've never met anyone that hates parsley as much as I do. I really, really wish I loved it. So good for you. And you can add it to curries, you can have it as a tea, salads, soups, anything. Now, when we talk about artificial sweeteners, we're referring to Splenda, Equal, aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin. These are so terrible for you. Just avoid them altogether. And they're not helping you lose weight. They're not helping with anything. And they're putting such a burden on your liver. They actually increase cravings. They trigger weight gain. They impact the gut. They impact blood sugar regulation. And they also can trigger headaches in people who are quite sensitive and prone to headaches. As I mentioned before, if it's burdening the liver, then it's not allowing your body to detoxify naturally. Now, when I talk about real foods, I'm referring to foods that are not ultra-processed or pre-packaged. And there are specific foods that really help with supporting detoxification. These include, as I mentioned before, cruciferous vegetables, bitter greens, beetroot, radishes, watercress, goji berries, and raw cacao. Some simple ways to include the last two, like I like to have goji berries as a bit of a snack, and I add some nuts with them as well. And I put raw cacao on my morning cappuccino. It's so good. And I use this a lot for baking. If you want to know my 5 must-have kitchen staples for a healthy body, I created a video on this and you'll be able to find it somewhere on the screen. Now, as I mentioned before, we're exposed to chemicals every single day, whether it's in our beauty products, it's in our cookware, it's in our water, it's in our soil, it's in our food, it's in our receipts, it's everywhere. Since the 1940s, more than 75,000 synthetic chemicals have entered our environment. To put this into perspective for you, around 100 years ago, 1 in 8,000 people got cancer. And nowadays, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will get a cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. Now, cancer is complex, right? There's lifestyle factors, diet, there's genetics. These all play a role. But many experts believe that chemical exposure, xenoestrogens, and pollutants play a major role. And that's why reducing chemical exposure on a daily basis is one of the best habits you can implement. Simple swaps include choose organic when possible. Even if you buy a few things that are organic, that's already going to be a big help. Use filtered water, use glass or stainless steel containers. Instead of using harsh chemicals for cleaning, use white vinegar and baking soda, and swap to ceramic or cast iron cookware. Our skin is another way we eliminate toxins from the body. And sweating supports the excretion of BPA, of heavy metals, of certain chemicals that are stored in our fat cells, and environmental pollutants. And infrared saunas can support detoxification. Now, when you're in the sauna, make sure you're wiping the sweat off your skin regularly with a towel, and right after, have a shower, because this ensures that the toxins don't get reabsorbed into the body. The lymphatic system doesn't have a natural pump, so it needs movement in order for it to flow. And you can support it with dry brushing, with rebounding, with walking, with hydration, and even with deep belly breathing. These all help to move toxins out of the tissues. Now, this is one that I mentioned that can surprise you. When you're detoxifying physically, emotions can actually rise as well. And you can support this emotional release with EFT tapping, with somatic practices, with breath work, and even with journaling. A regulated nervous system detoxifies way more effectively. Okay, so here's a simple detox routine you can start tomorrow morning. Start your day with warm water and lemon or minerals. Eat 1 raw carrot. Add 1 serving of cruciferous vegetables to your breakfast. move your body. Do 5 to 10 minutes of walking, or do stretching or rebounding, whatever you enjoy the most. Do one emotional release practice. It can be tapping, it can be journaling for 2 minutes, whatever helps you release most effectively. Fill a big bottle of water similar to this and try to drink 2 to 3 liters throughout the day. And again, if you can add those trace minerals back to the water, that's even better. And this is optional. You can do an infrared sauna session. So this is it from me. I really hope you liked this video, and give me a thumbs up if you did, because it really helps my channel. And let me know in the comment section which one of these habits you'll be incorporating tomorrow. See you next Thursday.